Hello, hello, hello. Uh, Mike, and I'm not sure if it's working. Where would be the lighting? Oh, yes. So exciting news. I've had this like actually didn't know anything about Guerlain's Cuir de Russie. I knew a lot of brands had the Cuir de Russie. The first one that I kind of really knew about was the um, what do you call it, Chanel. Now, of course, they still have the EDP and the Extrait, and I think other brands, like a lot of fragrance brands, had Cuir de Russie in their collection at some point. So I think even Roja had talked about is Great Britain being a little bit of a Cuir de Russie for the Roja collection. Let me just see if I can pull up. I see if any other brands has Cuir de Russie. I think there are lots of older brands like the French perfumery, like really original brands had Cuir de Russie. Let's see, Cuir de Russie. What I can see, it's some of LT Piver has Cuir de Russie. I have that one. That's really nice. It's quite actually it's very wearable. That one from LT Piver and quite cheap. That's really nice. Seems like Erige Ladore has a Cuir de Russie. Creed has Cuir de Russie. I didn't know Creed had the Cuir de Russie. That is strange. This must be old. It says Cuir de Russie by Creed is a woody aromatic fragrance. Was launched in 1953. What? Okay. So apparently that was a thing. Oh, where did that go? Cuir de Russie. Oh, let's just try again. De Russie. Didn't know anything about that. Like Sultan Pasha has a Cuir de Russie. BNMA has a Cuir de Russie. That looks like an old bottle. There are Madeleine, Farina. I don't know these brands. John, no, that's not Cuir de Russie. But I know that a lot of older brands have Cuir de Russie. I'm not sure if you are aware. You have Super Chance. Yes, I do. I've had Super Chance for a while. I just don't advertise them. Hi, Lily. How are you? That's a nice bottle. Yes. It's very nice. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can fix the lights a little bit without everything falling apart in here. Let's bring this light a little bit closer so we can see this thing a little bit better. Okay. Is that a okay? It's not better at all. Anyways, I'm just gonna have to. Okay, maybe a little bit now. All right. Um. I, hi, Bobby. How are you? Hello, and welcome in the Guerlain Cuir de Russie Club. The scent of today, vintage opium by YSL. Beautiful. The algorithm sent me to your channel. It's great fun. Yes. Algorithm does its magic. So, Sandra, good thing that I have you in. I have you in the chat. Do you know? And actually, I was showing it to. I was showing it to Offenlicht. Um, so, oh, no worries. Um, do you know if these Cuir de Russies are Extrait or is it EDP? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anything in around the bottle. So this is how the brand, right? Let's focus. How the label looks like, this old label. I've seen like Jicky, L'Heure Bleu, and those in these bottles. I don't know if it says anything about them being Extrait. But oh, it is Extrait. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. It is bigger size than I thought. I see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sandra, do you know? So this is how bad I have been with this one. I just saw it. Somebody offered it to me, and I saw it, and I bought it. Didn't ask whether this was, was the Extrait or EDP? Was it like how many ml was it? I think they only come in one size. I have one in the Morpho Waters. But do you know what the size of these are? First questions, buy first, ask question later. Yes. I actually had to do, whoever asked, Lily asked about the price of it. It was pricey. I don't really negotiate stuff because I feel like somebody offers something and that's their price and I'm not going to negotiate it. But this one I really wanted it so bad, so I was like, and the person really, was kind, and I said, I only can spend this much, and I can do it in two verses, so it was two, um, yeah, two payments. Yeah, you don't know. That looks like a 50 ml, I would say. Yeah, I think it's about the 50 ml. That's at least, that's not 30 ml. 30 ml would be less than that because I have 30 ml bottles, and yeah, I know how that looks like. Um, I don't know the story of why the same name from old houses. Cuir de Russie. Oh, maybe we should look it up. Um, let's see. Oh, Le Jardin Retrouvé also has a Cuir de Russie, which is very nice. The history of Cuir de Russie fragrances. Let's see. I know somebody said something about how iris is used in leather, like manufacturing, or iris or violet, and that's where kind of the influence of all of it was. So I'm not 100% sure. You got a 50 ml Aromathier to compare. No, I had my. Oh no, I've sold that 50 ml of Aromathier bottle, but it is kind of like that. But I can go get one. So let's see. Yeah, it's kind of this Russian influence. I don't know why all the brands had a Cuir de Russie. So there are all the there's a bunch of stuff, but it is specific about each brand. So there's some of it is like about Chanel. Okay, so there's one thing in here I can read. My internet speed is so slow. Okay. Cuir de Russie, or Russian leather perfumes, as they are sometimes known, gained considerable popularity in the late 1800s, and even more so in early 1900s, coinciding with influx of numerous Russian immigrants, like probably immigrant to Paris, often referred to as the White Russians. Many do we have other kind of Russians? Many of these individuals came from a well-educated and then aristocratic backgrounds, bringing with them a wealth of culture that would have an impact on French society, culture, even fashion. Indeed, Paris in the early part of the 1900s was buzzing from the impact of the Sergei Diaghilev's ballet Russes, the choreography of whatever. Um, oh, historically, different cultures had unique processes for treating animal skins in order to produce leather. While the process known as tanning could be carried out in a number of different ways, the goal was the same: to create a final byproduct, leather, which was more durable than the natural skin. Traditional Russian method, which may have been employed since as early as the 14th and 15th centuries, involved treating the skins with the rectified birch tar. Oh, which in addition to curing the skins, imparted disinfectant properties. The bark of the birch would undergo several processes, break down material substance, blah, blah, blah. Birch oil has a distinctive scent. So that makes sense because a lot of them have birch in them. I'm adding a smoky, spicy, sweet, and woody aroma to the leather. Yeah. Oh, apparently birch tar oil is restricted under IFRA guidelines, but they're using something else now since then, synthetic. So, let's see. Several perfumery houses have developed their own unique interpretation of Cuir de Russie theme, including Vona, Boheme, and LT Piver, and obviously Chanel, Guerlain, Lubin, and LT Piver. Oh, okay, very interesting. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the flacons carrés are 70 ml. Oh, very interesting. Let me see what I'm back. Cuir de Russie is the letter. accord with birch tar. Yes, yes, yes. You just said that. But it's not for you. You love sweet stuff. Bobby is not a yes. Pure distant M. Hi, Deshaun. Nonsense. I'm getting a Cuir de Russie as you speak. Vacation boy. Right. White Russian is vodka with milk. Is it? I don't know. Or or Belarus. Yeah, yeah. But I saw him drinking the bar. Have you tried CDR yet? Are you talking to me? So funny enough, here's a bottle of Cuir de Russie sitting here. That's the bottle of Cuir de Russie. No, I have not tried it. I just got it this morning, and this Canada Post had, like, the tracking says on my tracking device and tracking app, it says, "Oh, out for delivery. We tried to deliver. Requires signature. Notice left." To pick up at the post office. So I come home and there's no post office, like there's no note. So I'm like, there is no, like, note that you left. So, and my post office is a little bit finicky. So, like, sometimes they can't find the package even when there's no notice, because the number on the notice is different than the tracking. So I was kind of hesitant that what's going to happen when I go there, but it ended up being fine, and the guy was able to find it, thank God. But now let's see, for Cuir de Russie of Guerlain, it was launched in 1872. Wow. I don't know what year is this particular one enough. One is from. I guess it would be in the Guerlain book. I can look later. My old Guerlain book might have this information in. I think now. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Okay, so there we go. So let's see. It was actually a little bit of effort to open this up. So they come in this kind of thing. Oh my God, exciting! Let me just put this thing back before I spill anything, because I am notorious for that. Get back in there. Right. So the top notes are on this one mentioned lavender, thyme, and rosemary. Maybe I can see the little bit of a thyme and rosemary, but there's no lavender. I think that's probably like evaporated. It like it wouldn't last as long, obviously. What is coming the most is the birch, iris, and leather. Like, iris is just really in the background. Like, birch is quite strong. There's so middle notes are birch, iris, benzoin, labdanum, and styrax. Yeah, it's quite a prominent birch. This is smoky. Iris and styrax. Yeah, and it has this kind of like the animalicness in it. I think it's coming from, so base notes are mentioned as civet, oak moss, amber, musk, vetiver, and resins. This probably would be better on skin than on a paper. But there is some animalicness, and now oak moss is showing up. Hmm. Mm, at least I wouldn't say. It depends, right? Like, so almost all my friends who I speak to regularly about fragrances and stuff don't like leather. And if you don't like leather, obviously you won't like this. And they see leather kind of prominent fragrances as very masculine. So let's say in comparison to, let me just compare this with the Cuir de Russie from Chanel, because since we have it here, why not? Okay. Yeah, so the Cuir de Russie from Chanel is much more unisex. This is the EDP version. Probably partly because it still has that kind of top notes intact, and it's quite sparkly in the top. Well, it says, It says civet, but it might be the castoreum too. Like, who knows? This is quite a dark fragrance. I'm gonna say, for a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most masculine, 0 being the feminine, this probably is at 9, 8, 8.5, 9. Yeah, the Cuir de Russie from Chanel is much more like, those florals are more prominent. There's the top notes are sparkly. The iris and the leather are here, but it's not by any means as strong as this one. Oof, it packs a punch. It's probably like, will smell really good in winter when it's really, really cold. You know, it has a little bit of a petrol-y smell, which is kind of, it's probably birch, right? Does that birch like smell like petrol to anyone? Like, but it's quite nice. I like it. I think it will be super sexy on a man. And if a woman can pull it off and they feel good with it, it will smell good on them too. Mm. Oh, wait a minute. What am I smelling now? What is this? It almost smells like his human skin. Just a clean skin. I guess that's a musk. Mm. Hi, Raymond. How are you? Is it cozy and comforting? Hmm. To me, it is. But I have memories with this kind of smell. And you guys gonna laugh because during the war in Iran, like, we often like, we didn't have electricity at home, and sometimes we had to use the actually oil lamps back then. Like, if the generator wasn't working or whatever, we had to get the oil lamp to like take it to rooms to room with us or whatnot. And just when you remove the oil lamp cap and like you turn it on, it smells like this. A little bit like that kind of gasoline-y, petrol-y smell. And you know, I remember writing my like homework in the light of an oil lamp, which is like, I'm not from 100 years ago. It was a war going on in my country. And to be honest, it was like that everyone would sit close to the light, so it felt cozy because it's inside the house and everyone is sitting closer to the lamp, and the lamp had like really, really slight like heat like coming from the lamp. That is where it takes me, which is funny. Very funny. Oh, that's a very vivid picture. Yes, yes. So it's kind of like, no, I often do get that. Like, if I smell something and close my eyes, um, either it will take me somewhere, it will take me somewhere, it will take me to a moment of time or an image. The image might be totally generated of something, and the the memory would be a memory in my time. I have images like, I think I did one for Ballroom, for Eugene's Ballroom. I did one for that. I can show it to you guys later. That's the image that came to me when I smelled that fragrance for the first time, which is, I wonder if anyone, because I'm like, so I don't have a talent in drawing stuff. Like, I can draw stick figures. Um, but I'm wondering if anyone has tried to like create like draw something, not with AI or anything, but draw something on their own, like it's an oil painting or something based on a fragrance. Like, but I don't know if a lot of people are like that, right? I know, Raymond, you are probably like that because you are very, like, I think you have synesthesia, right? I have only smelled Cuir de Russie by Le Jardin Retrouvé. That's a beautiful Cuir de Russie. That's gorgeous. Very modern interpretation of these. Oof, this is very potent. There's this beautiful channel on YouTube called Smellomania that does illustration for perfume. Oh, really? Very, very, very interesting. I gotta check that out. It's funny how that happens. Like, it's just like sometimes these scenes, like, I'll show you the Balam one. It's not something that I have seen before. It's not. I don't think it's from a movie or anything that I have watched. It just came to me when I close my eyes, like it's just there. And you know, I mean, knowing some things about the fragrance and the meaning behind it, but that was the whole thing came to me. Mm. This is actually getting better as it goes because now the birch is kind of settling down. It's not as smoky anymore. The kind of iris, the benzoin, it's starting to like sweeten up a little bit. The benzoin, there's a musk, and the amber coming up. Now it's getting really nice. The first kind of burst was quite like, I would say now it's just probably a degree lower in the like masculine feminine line. A perfumery in 2023 made fragrances of her paintings. Oh, interesting. I forgot her name. A perfumer, but it's an Essence YouTube channel. Oh, interesting. Sometimes perfume can give you a rather abstract image. Right, right, absolutely, right. Hmm. This is absolutely like still kind of going on strong and developing over time. So this was exciting. I know the Cuir de Russie EDT is a little bit more, how can I say, smokier. Let me just get Cuir de Russie EDT and let's compare it. There's that Cuir de Russie EDT. Yes, yes, it is an EDT. Let's try the EDT and see where we're going with that. I recently saw a brand use AI to connect music notes to a perfume notes, and they play a fragrance. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Like, I don't know why it reminds me of this. You remember? Oof. Yeah, Cuir de Russie EDT also has a really packs a punch. Hold on, let me just put this in here with this. It's for whatever reason this time around, like it smells a little bit pissy. Like I don't. Let me see what they have used in here. That smells so pissy. Like let's see, Chanel Cuir de Russie. Does it say anything? 1924. Okay, smells a little pissy. um, no, it doesn't have any animalic notes in this one, but I don't know what combination is that. That gives me a little bit pissy. You paused for a moment. I thought the frag made you pass out. I know, right? I was like, "Nah." um, Cuir de Pissy. If you smell it, it's there. Right. I mean, who knows what combination of notes or what? Oh, maybe it's not really pissy. Maybe the jasmine that's kind of like really mature. You gotta remember, like I have this kind of scent association of the like air freshener with jasmine. So in the context of where air fresheners are often used, this could be that too. So it's dirty jasmine. Yeah, yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Mm, interesting. Anyway, between the three of them, this is actually, it's like every time I smell it, it's kind of like the intensity of this is the Guerlain Cuir de Russie. It has shifted a little bit in terms of the notes. As I mature, I get more pissy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, ask me about it. You need black leather jacket, and you're the best smelling woman there right now. Yeah, I do have a dark brown leather jacket that I really wear. Like I absolutely thought about that. But this is getting much more like well-rounded. With all the amber, like the benzoin, styrax and iris, and they're becoming a little bit more, while the birch is kind of settling down a little bit. It's quite nice. Yeah, and then Cuir de Russie EDP, much more floral and yeah, much more feminine than the Cuir de Russie of that would be the EDT. So Cuir de Russie EDT is not for faint of heart. That's the conclusion. Hold on, let me see. Cuir de Russie. Cuir de Russie. Okay, Eau de Parfum. Do the notes are different? Like, let's see. A little bit less. This one has, well, EDP says it has birch, resin, leather, like almost the same, just the composition is a little bit different. But anyways, so there was that. So there was the comparison of these three. I don't know. I don't think Dior ever had Cuir de Russie. I don't recall seeing a Cuir de Russie from Dior. Um, and Vetiver has one. Yeah, Jardin Retrouvé has that one that I have tried. Yeah. So if you guys are watching, please like the stream, and if you're watching, let me know what Cuir de Russie is your favorite Cuir de Russie. If there are houses that I don't know, let me know. It's interesting. They look how I don't know if you can see the color difference. The bottom one is the Guerlain one. It's much darker. It has a little bit of stain. The light is not great, but the top one isn't. But that's the color that is different. I've also associated Cuir with brown leather and not black. Yeah. Show up with work leather jacket and CDR, then dominate. Yes, like they will actually, they will commit me to the hospital. Like if I do that today because it's gonna be hot. Hi Janet, how are you? We can see it darker. Yeah. I love Russ. Okay, goes up. I don't know who that is. I also got something else off in that I forgot to tell you. I ended up getting. Let's take these babies down. I ended up getting here. Ended up getting this one, Laboratorio Harvest, Nerolia Vetiver. So I didn't know this was a limited release. I thought this was just like always was going to be there. And I had bought a Nerolia Vetiver, just the regular, and I tried it the other day, but I recall that I liked this very much. And the same person who had the Cuir de Russie was able to actually source this for me. The Nerolia Vetiver Harvest. Yeah, I know it was available for such good prices, and now it's all gone, right? Like it's just that's you missed the opportunity. I guess anything that comes harvest, it could be the limited edition and be gone. So yeah, I missed out on that one too. Like it was just ridiculous. Like they came in good prices. They were available at discounters, and boom, gone. Down here. Mm. Oh, this is so much better. Like this is so much better. Let me just go get the other one. Hold on. Where is my other Nerolia Vetiver? Good thing is I can still talk because the microphone is on me while I'm getting this stuff. Where's my Nerolia Vetiver? Where did it go? Oh, it's here. Okay. I like this much better. I think I was right. I like this much better. Hmm. Don't say that. You're making me sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. But I like this better. Sorry. I always was been looking for another unicorn. I love it. Yes, exactly. Right. It's just this sickness, like looking for another unicorn. And sometimes I decide to be good and I no longer need anything and I'm not gonna buy anything. And right next thing you know, somebody sends me a text message. Hey, Mitra, I saw last year you were looking for this thing. Do you want it? So I'm not complaining. But that happens. You know what it is? I think in the harvest one, somehow honey has managed to little bit more honey in the harvest. I don't even know if the other one has honey, but then the honey on the harvest is a little more prominent. The neroli is little more prominent. So if you like had the balance of those two, and it somehow smoothens up This is the Cuir de Russie stream, is it? It's just a random. So we talk about everything and anything. Somehow it really smoothened it up. The Neroli. I like this much more. I don't even know if there are a difference in the note-wise. Like, is there a difference between the two of them note-wise? Like, I'm not 100% sure. Nerolia, Vetiver. So, Nerolia Vetiver, just the original one, is Nerolia Vetiver Basil Fig. And Nerolia, yeah, I didn't come across as it was really honey in that one. It was much more Neroli dominant. And Harvest has honey, Neroli, and Vetiver. Ooh, this is nice. Funny enough, I'm not a huge, and Neroli has to be done in a certain way for me to like it. And honey is not my huge favorite note, but in this one, it's really, really nicely made. It's not too sweet. It doesn't make me nauseous. It's gorgeous. Oh, EDT doesn't have honey listed. Yeah, and was that EDT? I'm not sure. Did it come in EDT, EDP, and whatever? No, this is EDT. Oh, okay, I see. Forte. I can't recall how the Forte smelled like. I think even EDT has a very soft neroli. It's not too waxy or dense. Yes, but if you can imagine even like softer, it is this one. The only Guerlain I enjoy with honey note is Amber and Ylang, but you don't smell the honey. You just get the honey texture really thick. Yes. That one is a nice one too. Delicious. Really, really good. I'm actually might wear one of these for today. Let's not mix up the caps here. I'm gonna need a sample of the whole line, like a Arles line, or what else? Should we try something else, or should we end the stream here? What should we do? I love Pera Granita. Yes. That one, I'm not really good with pear, but that one is an interesting one. I want to try. So until recently, I didn't know. Nope, not this one. Until recently, I didn't know that Laboratorio Olfattivo had come up with the like Extrait version or Parfum Intense versions of the Vanagloria. Let's finish talking about perfume. About the perfume selling out topic. Huh? Perfumer selling out topic? Who's the perfumer selling out? What is Bobby saying? Oh, Janet, don't worry about it. All right. So this is also, I think this is also Dominic Ropion, Vanagloria, like original from Laboratorio. Olfattivo is, hold on, Vanagloria. That was Dominic Ropion, kind of like a baby cat genre. And I think also Parfum Intense is also Dominic Ropion, but I might be wrong, like we'll see. Vanagloria, Parfum Intense. No. Intense? No. There's only one Vanagloria in Fragrantica. Is this a new fragrance? Vanagloria Parfum Intense. Or I bought the same perfume that I have. Why is it? My bottle is not black. Or they just changed. Darn it! They probably just changed the lighting. Oh, what's Bobby saying? It was like It was like 2 live streams ago. Oh. Yes. We'll bring that topic. Let me just try this one because I may have just bought the same thing that I have. What Barbie's saying should be this channel tagline. He should be titled his live streams like that. Yes, Bobby needs like an interpreter from English to English. Hi, Omar. Now, did I get duped and just got something that I already have. I thought this was like an extrait of Vanagloria. Of course, I might be dumb. Mitra is also sending me one of her Shalimar Millisemes. Yes, yes, yes. Here, that's your Shalimar Milleseme coming to you, BNIB. I just have to. I have to. Let me go get my other bottle. Actually, I may have just gotten. Darn it! The bottle song looks the same. Vanagloria. Does this one say Parfum Intense? So this is Vanagloria. They almost look the same. And it says EDP. And what is this parfum? I guess we are buying. These are not different fragrances. They're the same fragrance. Oh my God. How embarrassing. Embarrassing. So I need to probably sell this one, the small Vanagloria. That's fine. All right. Well, I guess it's the same. How embarrassing is that? Like when I was like, oh my God, that must have been in an Extrait. Let me just get it. Just think about it for 2 minutes. God, how embarrassing. So I miss my Vanagloria, but I'm not paying the 100 ml price. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I'll just send my. I'm just gonna sell my 30 ml. 100 ml is more than enough for me. I hate when companies do that. I know, right? Like, you tricked me. I'll be one of those. You tricked me. It's like, well, read the fine print, damn it, Mitra. Stop making impulsive decisions and thinking, oh, let me see. This must be an extrait. It says Parfum Intense. Dumbass. Anyways, it's all right. How much for 30 ml? I don't know. I don't think it's that expensive for 30 ml. I honestly don't know how. I bought it from 50 ml, and it wasn't that expensive at all. That's what I think, but I'll have to look up and see what the price of it was. So this brand, it's called Wienerblut, which has a funny name. Small one is a rare discontinued formulation now. Yes. It's been reformulated and has a gold cap. Can you believe it? The fuck? Like, why is it on their website? They don't even have the 30 ml anymore. What's going on? Huh? Someone tell me why is it it's like on their own website? So they have eau de parfums, and in the eau de parfums, we do miss you, Selena, Milo. Okay. Toncade. So Vanagloria is only, so there's Van Hera, Nerolia, Nectar. Okay, so Vanagloria is not here, so it's in the Eau de Parfum Intense only. And they only come in like 100 ml now. See? So 100 ml. 100 ml is 180 euro on their website, but let's see, Vanagloria 30 ml. Can we find it anywhere for sale? Yeah, so, oh, it's out of stock on, it says $83. I don't know if it's like that is Canadian or like USD. I'm not 100% sure. And it says out of stock. Yes, these, I guess they're discontinued. You know what? It's now vintage. It's a vintage version, so I'm gonna sell it. Sell it at twice price. But so I think it's like 83. That must have been, I don't know. I think that's USD price, but anyway. Wienerblut. Somebody put the wrong parts on the Mr. Potato Head. I don't know what you mean. Good God. Yeah, that's what I didn't restock my Vanagloria. I only get it when it's when I was in Japan. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Why would they discontinue the 30 mLs? That was such a good size to try, But I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. I guess, yeah, maybe they make more money selling 100 ml than 30 ml, which is kind of hard to imagine, but let's see. So I met this brand, the owner of this brand, Wienerblut, at Exans. I think this is a Belgian brand, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I know. I love 30 mls. These are so cute. Like I have a Tonkate one, and I think I have a Van Hera one. I have to take a look. Um, Oh, I just did a big haul of vintage. I'm a little scared to get into it, but I must be done. Yes, 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 yes. You have to. Okay, so it's a Ballroom Boheme. So I liked one, and again, like the video yesterday, I didn't go back to check the video which one I liked or whatever. But this came available, and I was in a mood, so I decided that I am going to get it. I suggested to one of the fragrance stores here to bring them to Canada, but I don't think they were very keen of this brand, Ballroom Boheme. And let's see, perfume. All right, let's see what's in time that it comes up. They have lots of nice ones in this brand. I mean, there were few actually. It wasn't just one that I liked from this brand. There were few from this brand that I liked. Um, all right, let's see. Let me show you how the sprayer is like. Decent. The cap is plastic. Like the cap is not like magnetic or anything. The cap is plastic. Oh, fuck my life. Sorry. This has amberwood. Oh, I guess this wasn't the one. Sure you have one. So yes, there is. Oh no. You know what? From now on, I'm not gonna buy anything that has wood in the like whatever wood in it. Like basically, and this one has mangrove wood. So I thought, oh, like that's not really amber wood, but it is freaking amber wood. Like it's not. Ugh, crap. Why, Mitra? Why? Okay, it's just ruined for me. Don't repeat my mistake. If you are so mango woody, no, it's mangrove. So it's like MANGROVE, mangrove wood. I wish it was mango wood. Yeah, it's just taking over the whole thing. So it's I'm not gonna. I know that iris, like there's a little bit of orris. So the other notes are tonka bean, vanilla, cedar, amber, cloves, and tobacco. But this whatever freaking mangrove wood is just taking over. So just do not buy this one if you don't like mangrove wood, aka amber wood. What did he say about this? In the early hours of December 12th, 1877, there was no stopping the guests of the court opera soiree. The waltz-addicted Viennese pushed chairs aside and took over the floor in defiance of an imperial ban on dancing. What? There was an imperial ban of dancing? Next day's newspaper praised the steadfast Wienerblut, Viennese blood, oh, of the guests. After midnight, the first real dance in our Royal Opera Ballroom took place, an homage to the waltz, the opera ball, and Viennese blood. You just sullied the Viennese blood with some amberwood. And they were smelled mangrove. That's just the bullshit, probably. Like Alicia is like another word for amberwood. Brack. Okay. Um, yes. So that's a flop. Great. We're doing great. 2 flops. It's okay. More things to sell. Your kids must love being read to you by you. Yeah. Well, yes. Like it's one of the ways. At least this one I know. Yeah. Like, this one I know. I had this one, I sold this one, then I bought it again. I don't know if you have tried this, Dubai from and Filippo. I know it's kind of like Baccarat Rouge 540-ish, but it is very, very nice. Description sounds so extra and fake. I mean, that's how almost all descriptions are these days, right? Like they're trying to sell a fantasy, but they're just trying so too hard, and it like becomes cheesy, like really. No, no, it's not Neroli. It is. It's called Dubai from Contes de Parfum. I think this is. I don't know. She's the. I think she's the perfumer for all the fragrances from this brand. Oh, here we are. Mitra's gonna savage this package because it's not. You know what I don't like when the packages come in the you know, like a bookcase thing like this, and it is so effing tight that it doesn't come out. So I was like, how do you expect me to take this thing out without? Of course, I ripped without ripping thing of this shell. Okay. With perfumes trying too hard, I feel that Dominic Ropion's aphorisms doesn't try hard enough. Yeah, no, it was not. It was just a floppy effort, I was going to say. But now I know that comes across funny. But it was a floppy effort from Dominic Ropion. I didn't like anything in there. So that must be her, Comtesse de Parfum. That's her picture, probably. Yeah. Says what? A fragrance as unique and exclusive as its place of inspiration, Dubai, a benchmark city of luxury, and reflects on her memories of Dubai through her unforgettable gastronomy. Notes like notes that make us savor Arabic sweets, whatever the fuck that means. Arabic sweets, like come on, they're not Arabic; they're Middle Eastern. Spices and dates, which give the fragrance quality and exclusive taste. An intense background of exotic vanilla wrapped in an amber universe gives a great trail to the fragrance. Oh, and then they have the notes: date, saffron, mandarin, geranium, Arabic sweets, golden patchouli, moss amber, and vanilla. All right. Contes de Parfum is so difficult to. Oh, it's lackluster and not interesting. Yeah. Contes de Parfum is so difficult to smell. I smelled one of their scents in a boutique in Spain, and Filippo is not the only nose. Oh, okay. I have a fragrance by Julien Rasquinet and other noses. Gorgeous bottle. Yeah, the bottle is beautiful. Oh, don't fall, please. Yeah. Oh, okay. Seemed like at the verge of falling. Mitra have been Sherzade in her past life. Not really. Perfume. There's a rumor that I have been a witch in my past life. Rumor has it. Rumor has it. A perfume that will arrest you at the airport or for bumping in office. Lilith only laughs at her own jokes. Like, come on, guys. I have two loves from Daniela Andrea in my top 10, Angelique Noir and Gucci EDP 2002. Ooh. And then there is Jean-Claude Elena. Yeah. Such a letdown. I smelled like other Dominic European fragrances. The scents are expensive too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. It was just like he didn't even have time to do it and just like, throw together some frozen dinner and whatever. There's like it didn't feel like it had a soul, to be honest. The ones that I quickly smelled at the store. All right, so let's smell this one. This should not be a flop. Please don't be a flop. I don't think it is. I think all the money went into the bottles. What does Dubai smell like? I've never been to Dubai. I got to ask someone who has been into Dubai. But this to me, it's a Baccarat Rouge 540-ish scent, with dates being a little bit more prominent in this one. I do smell dates. Like even Persian dates are the best dates. I don't care what anyone else says. And they are a little bit more kind of meaty. I think in other countries they dry the date before eating it. Like in Persian dates are kind of meaty and different. So if you go to like any of the Persian stores, try Persian dates. They're really, really good. And this one has that kind of I mean, if it has saffron, is not the kind of saffron that I don't like in perfumery. That's probably what it ends up being, the like a Baccarat Rouge 540 like accord, amber, vanilla, and dates. It's quite nice. Does it? Does it? I don't think these are like these worth the full price at all. If you're buying it, buy it on discounter or something. It's a way too expensive. They're very heavy, also like really, really weighty. But I must say, the design of the cap is absolutely gorgeous. I think that's Burj Khalifa, isn't it? Is that, yeah? That is Burj Khalifa. It's very, very pretty. And these are 100 ml. Yes, they are the 100 ml. Come on, Aaron, get your mind out of the gutter. It has saffron. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, one last one, and we shall go. I have to do stuff. This brand was also new to me from the, and I met them at Exxon's, and is not something that I would have paid full price. But here it is. I've got it. I think this is a new brand, Profumi di what? Polignano. It's probably one of those N's that has like in it. The cap reminds me of Flora Coup. Yeah, yeah, I can see the similarity between them, like with the design and stuff. I can see that. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Cerere. And I think this is the Extrait, yes. Cerere, which means cereal, I think. Judge me all you like. Before I come back to the screen, you can all judge me for the whole thing. Now, I've tried the EDP at Exxon's, and I have not tried yes, it's an Italian brand, and I have not tried the Extrait, but I was like, oh, maybe I should get the Extrait. Maybe Extrait should be better. Now, watch it blow up in my face. So this house of Profumo di Polignano, let's see, tells the beauty of a special place through 9 fragrances. The collection comes from the passion of master perfumers, taking inspiration from the tales, places, and people from Polignano, from the past and the present. Wow. It's just a bunch of other things. It's an Italian brand. The earliest edition was 2018, US from 2025, and they have 22 perfumes in Fragrantica. So there is that. Let's go back. And this one was released in 2022, the Extrait version. And watch it blow in my face now. Does it smell like cornflakes? It smells like God. Okay, can we not fight? Yes, they use a cereal note. Yes, there is a cereal note in here. Actually, I saw peanuts too. So there's a peanut, cinnamon, tangerine, bergamot, cereal, almond, magnolia, heliotrope, patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, vetiver, and amber. Bottle isn't looking bad, actually. Bottle is quite nice looking. Oh, don't do it. Aren, y'all don't fight. Can we not fight? Don't fight, please. All right. So the bottle is quite. I actually, for whatever reason, it reminds me of a little Barbaroja bottles. No, like it's kind of that whole the square-looking things and something floating inside. Is that a peanut floating inside? And the cat, except it doesn't have the juice. Does someone? No, nothing is flowing inside. What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, let's see. Perfume has something floating inside. Y'all, are you seeing something that I don't see? What is it that's floating inside? Oh, yeah. What the F is that? That's weird. That must be like gold flake. I don't know what that is. It's probably a piece of cereal. It fell into it. That doesn't look good for a brand. That should not happen. Or I don't know, especially for not a vintage fragrance. It's not whatnot. Sounds gourmand, but is it like BR540? The what? This one? Not really. This is much more almondy. What I'm getting, like right off the bat, it's almondy, a little bit doughy. Like I know, like people say play doughy, but it's That's a almond and that kind of starch and dough kind of smell. There's vanilla. Not getting any peanut, but most likely, I don't know if they mean, oh, here it is. Spoke too soon. If there's cinnamon in this, it's not very strong. It is a very nice fragrance, to be honest. It's probably why I liked it. Probably close the way. Hmm. Very nice. Like but if you're not a fan of a play-doh almond note, do not get this because there's a lot of that. I do smell the peanut coming in. It's not like a salted peanut, it's a roasted peanut, if it makes sense at all. But not salted. There's some sandalwood at the base as well that's starting to come out. But cinnamon is not very strong. So if you don't like cinnamon, don't shy away from this one. It's not like the other cinnamon fragrances. Balanced breakfast. Yes, good for breakfast. Yes. Mm, this is nice. Very nice. I could see this being very cozy fragrance. Anyways, that's it, y'all. I gotta go do life. And I'll catch up with you guys later. If you layer these two last ones, does it smell like crunchy nuts? I have to, y'all. What's your favorite cereal? If you watched it to the end, let me know. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite cereal? Like I have like been hooked on Crave. It is so good. Like with a little chocolate in the middle. I absolutely love that one. Anyway, let me know what's your favorite cereal. Subscribe. Like, what else was there? And turn on the notification. And I shall see you later. My favorite cereal is O's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Take care. Bye bye.